relaxation, deep sleep, or spiritual growth, let yourself be guided by Cory.
If you'd like to close your eyes, my name is Cory. Thank you so much for being here and choosing to spend your time with me. Let's meditate together. Keeping your eyes closed, starting to regulate and slow down your breathing automatically as soon as you close your eyes. The more you meditate, the more you'll notice that your breathing starts to settle, become nice and slow. As you slow down your breathing, it's a chance for everything to become more quiet within you and around you. And in the quiet, we can become our own observers. We become more aware. And that's the whole point of meditation, self-awareness, to connect. And in the quiet and stillness, that's when we get the chance to do that, because we're no longer distracted by everything else around us in the world. So as your body starts to drop into that quietness, pay attention to anything that's talking to you in your body. Notice, by just having an overall general sweep of your body, what your body feels like. You're not going to dive into it too much. You don't need to know the reasons why. It's an observation. Your body may feel nice and light. It may feel heavy, tight. You may feel very expansive and open and good. Just notice where you're at. Let's help the body relax and get even slower just a little bit. Start to focus on moving your breath through your body. Imagine that you're breathing all the way down to your toes. Pay attention to your toes, the sensation and the feeling inside of your feet, and see if you can connect to any tingling sensation down there. You have to get still and quiet to feel. But when you do, generally, it may be very, very faint, or you might not feel anything, but generally, you can feel a slight tingling, buzzing sensation in your feet. On your next breath in, breathe all the way down into your lower legs and think about that space, that part of your body. Feel the outside of your lower leg, the inside of your lower leg. Focus on relaxing the calf muscles at the backs of your legs. You can do that by using your exhale. So the next time you breathe out, imagine that there's a surrender and a softening. As you release your breath, soften the muscle at the back of your legs. You're using your breath with an intention. So the next time you breathe in, think about breathing in relaxation down into your thighs, your upper legs, around your hips. Breathe in relaxation to that space. And as you exhale, literally feel everything soften and relax and surrender. Breathe into your abdomen and your lower back. Pull in some relaxation. Breathe out any tension. Soften the muscles around the base of your spine. Soften your tummy. Might take a couple of breaths with this area. Breathe in relaxation. Breathe out tension. Relax your shoulders. Pull your breath down your throat and across the back of your neck, around your shoulders, and down your arms. Let your arms get nice and heavy. If you're seated, keep your spine straight, but relax your body around your spine. Breathe into your head. Soften your cheeks. Relax the space around your eyes. Relax your jaw. Using your inner sight, staring out into that space there in front of your mind, which is just a big, wide open, dark space. You have your eyes closed, but imagine that you're staring out into the space in front of you with your third eye, your inner sight. Maybe you see absolutely nothing, and that's totally okay. What I'd like you to do is play with your imagination and your memory, and imagine that in that space there in front of you, there's a staircase of 10 steps going down. For those of you that have heard my meditations before, you'll know that this is part of a routine. But if you're new, just follow along. Imagine in your mind that you're taking a couple of steps forward until you stop at the top of those 10 steps there in front of you, and you can peer down the staircase. Look down at your feet, and if you're wearing any socks or shoes on your feet, kick them off so that you can be barefoot on the top step. Your staircase can look like a staircase that you're very familiar with. That's where memory comes into play. It could look just like your staircase at home, if you have one. Or it could be whatever it wants to be at this moment. Your stairs could be made from tile, they could be wooden, they could have carpet on them. I'd like you to whittle your bare feet. So whittle your toes and kind of scrunch at the ground underneath your feet so that you can really connect to it and feel that top step. Feel the texture, the temperature. What does it feel like on your bare feet? At the bottom of the 10 steps, there's a door that we're going to go through to journey. You may be able to see the door from where you're at, you may not. Every step that you take down this staircase will help you to relax into a deeper state of trance. So your whole body will feel as if it flows down the stairs. Starting with whichever foot you would like. Let's go down the steps together. 10, 9, 8. Feel the steps. Literally step down the steps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a couple of steps forward so that you're standing directly in front of the door. What does the door look like today for you? Pay attention to the size of the door, the color of the door. Notice if there's any panels. Maybe there's a window. Maybe it's very ornate and it's carved. Look at the left side and the right side and see if there's a door handle or a doorknob. If there isn't, then you'll sense whether you just have to push the door in or pull the door forward towards you when it's time to go through. On the other side of this door, there's a very special garden. It's a peaceful sanctuary, a place where all things connected to the garden are only high vibrational energy. So if there's any animals, any beings, everything is all from a place of love and light and high vibration. It's a sanctuary because it's a place that you can come to in your mind whenever you feel overwhelmed, tired, or you just need to get away from your reality for one reason or another. You can come down these steps, go through this door like we're going to in just a few moments, and find yourself in a very special, perfect place. I'm going to count to 3. On 1, you'll open the door. On 2, you'll walk through the doorway. And on 3, you'll close the door behind you and find yourself in the sacred garden. Ready to go through. 1, 2, 3. First of all, just look down at your feet. Feel the earth underneath your feet. Notice what you're standing on. Wiggle your toes and move your feet around so that you can feel that connection to the ground. Look up and look over to your left and notice what your sacred garden looks like over on the left. Remember, this is your divine place. What does it look like over there on the left? Notice also while you're looking over there on the left, the senses. Feel what the air feels like around you. Smell what the garden smells like. What do you hear in this space? This is your place. If you look over to the right, notice what it looks like over on the right. And what does it look like straight forward? At the far end of this garden, There's one of those nature showers, the ones where you have outside and it just runs cool, fresh water over your body. That's where we're heading today. So I'd like you to start to just walk through this beautiful place of yours, heading towards the far end of the garden. Maybe the shower is in one of the corners. In my mind, I see it over on the right side of the garden, far end. Just a plain, big, wide-headed shower with a chain that you can pull. Getting closer and closer. This is your choice, but this is your space. There's nothing here that doesn't belong here. So if you would like to take off your clothes, if you're wearing anything in your mind, or you can leave them just as they are. And I'd like you to step under the shower and pull the chain and allow this magical shower to start to do its glorious work on your mind and your body. So it's gonna feel refreshing. Put your head back and let it go over your face. Let it run down the back of your head, down onto your shoulders. Feel it traveling down over your body. It's just the perfect coolness. It's not cold. It just feels so refreshing. Like on a hot day when you have an ice cold drink of something and you can feel it moving and traveling through your body. That's what this shower feels like. It's over your body, but you can also feel it traveling through your body, as if it's washing away anything that doesn't need to be here. Any heaviness, any sadness, you name it, there's a list. Anger, frustration, resentment, overwhelm. Whatever you're feeling, shake it out. Literally feel as if you're shaking it off your fingers along with this magical water. Let it run over your arms and down onto your hands and shake all the contents of what's inside of you away. This is your escape place. Let it do its magic. Let it run down over your back, down over your hips, down over your legs. Feel it taking everything down to the ground and then rolling off your feet down into the drain there that's in the garden. The nice thing about this drain is it runs to different parts of the garden and feeds all of the life that's here, the flowers, the trees. Everything is recycled. You can stay under this shower for as long as you need. Let it run over your face. Let it take everything, all the tiredness from your eyes, the heaviness from your brow. Let it run over your throat. Let it take away all the unspoken, all the confusion, anything that's in your speech, anything that's in your throat chakra. Let it just wash it away. Kind of shake your head off and let it roll off the back of your hair. Release, my friend. Release everything here in your space, in this sacred garden. Let it roll down over your chest. Let it soothe your heart space. Take a nice big deep breath and release anything that's in your heart that you need to let go. Let this place heal you. Let it clean you. A rebirth of sorts. Remember, you can come here whenever you feel the need. Let this magical, sacred garden be your best friend. Be the place where you can retreat to. Me treat, a me treat rather than a retreat. There's places in this garden where you can just sit, benches where you can imagine yourself just watching the birds, listening to nature. Maybe there's a waterfall in your garden that makes the beautiful, peaceful, watery sound. Every time you come here, you can add an extension of what it is that you need for relaxation, for inner peace. You can step out from the shower. You'll see somewhere around you that there's a big, soft, fluffy towel. Maybe you keep it hanging on the fence or the wall close by. You can wrap that towel around you and feel a hug. The towel probably smells fresh and clean and cozy. You feel light. You feel cleansed, purified, so much better within yourself. You feel like a light has shone through you and a weight has been lifted off of you. And that's exactly why you came here today. When I click my fingers and I count to 3, you'll find yourself back at the bottom of the 10 steps with your eyes still closed. 1, 2, 3. Looking up the staircase of 10 steps that you came down, we're going to go back up the 10 steps. When you get to the top, you can open your eyes and find yourself back in your space, feeling absolutely delicious, so much better. Starting with whichever foot feels comfortable, coming up the steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop here and just take a nice big cleansing breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out and release through your mouth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening your eyes, coming back into your space, back into your world, this world. Feeling so much lighter, so much better than you did 25 minutes ago. I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Namaste.